We were all riding high after the win. Back in the locker room, I checked my phone and saw tons of rumors about players who wanted to be traded to our team.
Okay guys, we're just playing some Madden right now. Let's see how many teams we can beat.
He was more than receptive.
So yeah, let's just get into it. And I want to wish all my peeps out there a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great day. I had a fantastic day with my family. Let me know what you guys did for your Thanksgiving. I didn't do much. We played bingo. We ate turkey. We went out and looked for a Christmas tree. Came back, played some more bingo, watched a movie. Watched the Cowboys beat the Giants, guys. It was just a great Thanksgiving, guys.
Didn't your offense have a nickname that year? What was it?
One of our offensive linemen came up with Super Duper Dub Club. And it made us laugh so hard we used it for the rest of the season.
As you can tell, I'm still wearing my jersey. So yeah, let's get into this game and finish it up, guys.
Time was tight. We had an autograph signing in just a few hours, but I wanted to make sure I got enough work in with the new guys. The practice seemed to fly by. We all left the field feeling pretty pumped for our next game together.
Today.
Oh yeah, we're reliving the game that we just beat them in. Let's go.
It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And his guys will get the
I don't even know why these teams even try to play against us. They all go with a Hail Mary. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave down in the chat what you think the score is going to be. Oh, we got the first down. We're going to be the first
So
ones to
this
get a
offense,
touchdown.
Charles, we learned this week that they've apparently now reached a level that they feel obliged to give themselves a moniker, a nickname here. And so this is what they want to be known as going forward. The Super Duper Dub Club. So do with that information what you will.
Well, thank you for letting me know, and I love it.
Let's go, guys!
Super Duper Dub Club.
Oh, here we
Maybe
go!
not quite what I would have gone with.
Oh, thanks for the first down! I'll take it!
And it's apropos. That's all that matters. Fine by me.
12 yards there and a first down.
Okay, guys,
This offense,
this is gonna be a touchdown.
talked about it off air, but they already had a lot of weapons.
Fuck! Oh, it's intercepted.
And another piece to the puzzle. Is it possible though that maybe at some point you make too many moves, you tinker a little too much?
It's possible. There's no doubt about that, because sometimes you can look at it, have it almost perfected, and say, let's add one more.
Oh, take that first down.
That means you've got to know who you're bringing in. And you have to know your locker room and how they're going to gel together and find a way to make it work.
Guys, let me know who your favorite team is of all time.
He'll buy some time right.
Fuck!
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You can tell who my favorite team is by my jersey.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when
And I'm playing with my favorite team.
find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's
Fuck!
20-point score. Give yourself your best chance to win.
Damn!
24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run.
Fuck!
Inside. Credit the Giants defense.
Catch the damn ball, guys!
Fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there.
Damn it!
They're going to go for it on fourth. He can run for it, and he will.
Of course we're going for it. We're gonna get the first down.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Again, 11 on the play. And a Cowboy first down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is.
And we're gonna get the fucking touchdown. I was about to say first down, but touchdown is what I
His
meant.
fourth touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful
This team
opening drive.
sucks.
We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical, and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard
Let's see
line.
what we can do. Last game we sacked the quarterback so many times. Let's see if we can sack him this time.
First down, Winston.
Okay, I'll take that.
And it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. That's caught by his tight end.
Fuck, did we miss him?
Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram.
Damn it!
7 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was
That's
really
fine.
special by
That's
him.
fine. You want to play that way?
Today's NFL, those tight ends
They went
are
fucking
often
down.
wide receivers, or
This
maybe
team might
some
actually
bigger
give us
playmakers.
a running for our money.
And make plays like that.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get
Damn.
it inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, guys. Mary,
About
let's
set for this
go.
next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing.
And this is
Oh, yeah!
And he is
Touchdown,
into the end zone for the
motherfucker!
touchdown. Amari Cooper with his
That's what's
second
going on
touchdown
with
of this
fucking
opening
fucking
quarter.
Giants.
And the Cowboys Cowboys have taken
Look at
the
this
lead.
play,
I think it's
guys.
fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet.
I thought I was gonna
like a
run
big
him, but no
play,
fuck, I'm
and
gonna
that
throw
was
it.
something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And
We
normally
caught
when you
him.
see guys moving this
Bam.
fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep
Oh,
from a
he couldn't get
tailback or
it
something like
down.
that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
Field goal is good.
It's now a 14-7 ball game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Meaning it too much. 18 yards.
The Giants
Not too
offense
bad.
at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a
Oh,
touchdown, you have to go look at the tablets and see
yeah.
when you
Can we, hold on, I gotta see the instant replay. I gotta see if that was us that hit it or what. That was a two-shot. Hold on. I think we hit it, I can't tell. I think we hit it, I just couldn't tell from that
It's a
replay.
whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
Let's
things.
go!
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
You guys
that helps
suck.
the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at
Let's
them.
go.
It's like a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them
Fuck.
in the game.
Now a pass hauled in downfield.
Piece of shit.
And they will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a big
Come on, guys,
Giants
ass in
on
gear.
3rd down. 42 yards. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
Fuck!
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
I don't want to see his fucking ass.
Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, we've had some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so.
Son of a bitch, they're tying up this game. They're good.
Right there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates.
This is the first team that's actually giving me
Now you're wondering, what are we in for?
a struggle, guys.
To try and limit the big playability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first
Oh.
That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. The Dallas offense back out onto the field.
Oh, fuck, I didn't want that. We picked the wrong play, guys.
Long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives, exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
Oh, let's go!
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah!
Amari Cooper.
Every time we make a touchdown, then they make a touchdown, then we make a touchdown, then they make a touchdown.
Cowboys are able to show off their quick
This is how it's
strike
gonna go,
ability.
guys, I bet.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long.
But
There's
let's
another
go.
example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
That's good coffee, guys.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 20.
Yeah. Let's try to sack the
Offense at
fucking
the line,
quarterback.
ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and
Go.
furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
Oh, they're not gonna let us sack him.
Your head better be on a swivel.
totally, or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Makes a big play, and that can help change things.
Come on, Smith. You gotta tackle him.
Right now.
That works.
Much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard
We got
gain up
that.
to 26.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Come on.
From the gun, Winston. Got a man complete. It's Hamlin.
Yeah.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first.
Come on, guys. Help us hit our goal. Our goal is to hit 200 followers. If we can. That's our goal, guys. 2-minute warning.
An entertaining start
Nope.
to this one. More to come
Quarter's
on
over.
EA Sports.
Giants 14.
A first down carry for Barkley.
Fuck, I accidentally went too early. Damn it! That was my fault. Yes, that was my fault.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah,
That was my fault, guys.
What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Yeah.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against
Come on.
them.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here.
That first down? It was. I couldn't tell.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Yes.
Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first
It's gonna
down.
be a tight game. I just know that.
At the 12-yard line.
I just know it's gonna be a tight game, guys. This team is giving me a run for my money.
Winston. This will be caught at about the 6.
I'll take
A
that.
solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things in offense.
They're just gonna run it straight up to the middle and get the touchdown, I bet.
He's got man-to-man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Oh, yeah.
Get his feet down. No, it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield.
Yeah,
Make the
nothing
catch,
there.
Take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
I knew it.
Evan Ingram with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth.
Nope, nobody
It's
ever
not fun
misses.
for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah,
Man, there's a good game.
Together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right
I've
turn.
never played
Track shoes. That's what we've
a
seen
game
with
that
these
has been
defenses.
tied.
An absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's
That's
dropped to the
fine, that's
14.
fine.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense,
The fuck?
they don't want that to happen again.
It was the wrong fucking place.
The last that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did.
Oh, fuck. I thought I was going to throw it, but I jumped instead. That was my doing.
Back to throw here. Rolling to his left.
Come on!
It's incomplete.
Get your fucking heads out of your asses, guys!
Interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try
Thank you!
field that fell incomplete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Facing a fourth down.
Thank you! I'll take that first down.
They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. Looking deep in the direction.
Fuck, almost picked off.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Yeah!
Allen Robinson. His third
That was a good one.
And the Cowboys have broken the tie. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field, but if there were,
how fast are we even going?
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy
could this be?
go
Yes,
on,
it
get
was.
big man.
And the next-gen stats show him reaching at a top speed of 20 miles an hour. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for two. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Fuck!
Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still.
Oh well.
As a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd
Yeah,
be
take a
playing on
fucking
offense.
knee.
That's true. You've said that before.
At their own 25-yard line.
But look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. You know, normally he's probably happy with how he's playing. He's playing pretty well, but in the second quarter, you look up your team's losing. I don't think any quarterback's satisfied.
Yes! Give it a warning, guys.
How do I play even better and inspire my teammates to do exactly the same in order for us to get back on top on the scoreboard? That's when you find out you have a quarterback. If they're just satisfied with their stat line,
They're not really a leader.
not at all. You just have a guy playing the position.
Yes!
Here's incomplete.
They're fucking up now, guys.
Done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second
They're
down.
fucking up.
That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Yes!
He's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
Take
It's
that.
a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth.
Thank
Really
you!
nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That's fine.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. Unable to corral him, it fights through. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being
I'll take it.
inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
He'll look to throw. On the move to his left.
I'm gonna throw.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll pull it down. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. As time expires in the first half.
Finally, it's not going to be a fucking tight game anymore.
Well, my education education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here. Go for it.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Yeah, it was a horrible decision you guys made.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start with the option. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Well, this may be a free play for Winston. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
I didn't jump. We didn't jump!
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah,
I didn't fucking jump. That's bullshit.
And keep it moving.
Look, guys, I'll show you what I was doing. I'm here. Oh yeah, never mind, guys. I don't know, guys. I was trying to go back. It's what I was trying to do. Well, that's fine. That's fine. If it says I jumped, I jumped. Yeah. Now we're back in our groove.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll complete this.
Yeah.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Oh, it's dead right up the middle, but that's not there.
Time, but they get 11 back on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now,
I'll take that.
they would happily go to their general manager.
Kind of fucking first down.
Any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. He's got it. Hit the 15.
First down.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
We'll take it.
36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this is caught for a
we'll take that too.
touchdown.
Get that touchdown.
Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
The Cowboys offense will stay out there to throw. Out to his left.
Oh!
It's good.
We'll take it.
Their lead by 2 more. And of course,
That was a good one, guys.
Had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on it.
Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll get this into the hands of Morton. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston. A throw caught here by Morton.
I'll take that.
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
No.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first.
No, because it sucks.
3rd and 1. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting.
Let's go.
Not just scouting, but now executing.
They're just going to run up the middle, I bet.
For real, after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And that one hits
I'll take that
close
touchback
to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good.
And that's caught inside the 35.
1st down.
And all the way down to the 29.
I'll take it.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football, and this is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll set up a throw, rolling to his right.
Touchdown.
That is caught. Touchdown.
I'll take it.
Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is,
we're doing
it's
so
a bad
good
play
now.
that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
No, there's not going to be a tiebreaker later on, guys.
Set to kick off.
Now after the
I would have
touchdown,
loved if it
here's
would
Pinheiro
have,
to kick it off.
the game would have kept us at,
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
tied,
And this
so
will
we go to
not be
overtime. That would have
returned.
been
It'll come
cool.
out to the 25.
But that didn't happen.
And New York
I'm kicking
set to
their
take the
asses.
field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat.
They
and a 1st
suck.
down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Yeah.
1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game?
Sorry, Giants fans. Your team sucks. We beat them today. We're beating them right now. Fuck you, Giants.
So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Yeah, fuck you, Giants.
To the 33-yard line.
You heard me? Fuck you, Giants.
With that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
Oh, we're kicking his ass now.
all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football.
Oh, it's picked off.
But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. This is caught inside the 15.
Oh, no! And the flag.
Touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have
I think it's the way we threw it. Yep, it's the way we threw it.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
That's fine watch.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep. That's caught inside the 20.
That's fine, we'll get our touchdown back. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
The 3rd down conversion.
We got this.
Earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on.
Oh, Coop.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago.
Mari Cooper caught it. Nice.
Looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And it kind of sucks to lose on your home field, guys.
Time for Amari Cooper. And now it's 2nd down. They'll roll him out right.
Come on, guys, get us the damn ball.
Cooper again the target, and it'll
Pissing me off now.
They'll look to throw again. Steps
Oh,
away.
fuck you all.
He may try and run for this. And out of bounds all the way.
You guys know how to catch. I'm just gonna run it.
Escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Trying to give you the down.
Looking to throw.
Thank you.
By Lamb. Touchdown Dallas. C.D. Lamb. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the
Thank
Cowboys
you.
head on.
C.D. Lamb.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense is really good in this one.
Try an onside kick. See what we can do. I don't know if we can do this.
Go for the onside kick up big. Covered up by the Giants. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
We didn't need the football back. We just wanted to try. See if we can get it back. But it didn't happen.
80% of the time, the team expects
Yes.
they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 2nd down, Winston again. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Come on!
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there.
Fuck, did I keep missing him?
The Giants on 3rd down.
Pissed me off when I missed.
50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Yes.
And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise.
Miss.
Elsewhere to no avail.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No
Oh,
good.
my
And the score will stay right where it is.
And he missed.
NFL kickers
Well, they
nowadays,
suck.
they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, we're like, whoa, what happened? And that's
Oh,
what we have here.
shit.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were
Almost had it.
Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
Rolling to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it
Catch
off.
the damn
He had a chance to come down
ball.
with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
If you don't catch this, I'm not throwing it back to you ever again.
From the 29. Steps away. And this is caught.
Thank you.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal and give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Starting to really smell a
Giants, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you.
Can't ask for 2.
They have to.
Get the fuck out of here. We're losing. We don't want to
You're not just
see
thinking
you.
playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively.
They're
but
gone
probably
with
the
many
best team
points
we've
in the
seen.
game.
And has the ability to get better.
Well, that's games. I don't care.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
I don't care. That's game, guys. We won.
Taken in about 4 yards deep.
Whoa, take a knee. You guys fucking lost. It doesn't matter what you do. I'm not even gonna try to watch.
Company heading back onto the field now. So Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused.
We're not even gonna try. We're not even gonna touch our controller,
I
guys.
think so. That has to happen. You got to make some changes because in the first half they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well,
We're just gonna touch it to pick the play. That's it.
You're like, okay, we got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the hole, loosen things up, and get their big
Here's the
guy
controller,
going again.
and we're not gonna do anything. Watch.
Short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now this one complete on the
Yeah, I'm not even touching it now.
Get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I'm not even trying no more, guys.
But oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Coffee, just drink that.
Again, it's Winston. And that is incomplete.
How the fuck did you miss that interception, man?
He could not hang on. It's
I don't
3rd
care.
down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
I don't care anymore. They can score.
And down inside the 10 at the 9.
And that's game.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Watch this. I'm just gonna piss my team off. Return middle. I'm gonna piss them off.
They'll throw again. Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Jameis again.
Dude, you got all that room to run!
And they finally get to him as
They're gonna get sick, motherfucker!
Andrew Billings forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And Winston lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Will we? Watch this.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on,
I'm trying to do no huddle.
and they all looked at me and said,
Oh,
just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about.
Yeah, the man, I was wasting time there.
Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another
They lost in real life and they lost in the
mindset
fucking game.
They clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
We're gonna go into the Super Bowl
In
the game.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Ooh, level up. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we go all week 17? 17? Yeah. Okay. Again.
It had been a long
Our
journey
press
just to get to
conference.
this point. And with every step, the stakes were raised. The press wanted to gauge our confidence level. As I stepped away from the mic, I knew the next time we stepped onto the field would determine whether we kept going or vanished forever.
Guys, we're gonna make it all the way. I wonder who the next team is we're playing.
Today,
We're playing the
from
Eagles.
AT&T Stadium
Oh,
in
the Bears.
Arlington, Texas. It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Playing the Chicago Bears. Okay. Be right back, guys.
It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So here are the Cowboys now backed up to get this drive started. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And playoff games in and of themselves, we know they're pressure-filled. That's not breaking any news, but you have to wonder how much added pressure this team feels, given that a perfect season is on the line. They heard it during the regular season. Now they've sat at home for 2 weeks hearing about it. Can they handle that as well as the team that they're facing in order to try and advance?
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. Now whistles.
We fucked up there, guys. I thought it had our theme. That's what I wanted.
As we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now he's going to use his legs. And they work this out past the 25. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run.
Yeah!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out to his left.
Fuck!
Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And it's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. In this case, he created another pass interference call.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's fun.
Help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game. As it's 1st and goal. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Shit, got the damn ball. That's it.
They'll set up to throw. Rolling to his
I
left.
threw it, but it wasn't that great. You're catching on to us now.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play.
Hell no, we don't do that.
Would come open downfield, but they never did.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned
That was
away.
not incomplete. Caught it. I was in, guys. Caught it. 1, 2. I was in, guys. That's bullshit.
The opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Fucking bullshit.
Trubisky now down around his goal line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Come on, guys, sack him. Sack him so we can get the safety.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 4th down.
H0NTV, bad guys 0. Stop spamming emotes, warning.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Come on! Come on!
Returnable now for Woodson. It'll wind up being
I didn't realize I could do that.
9-yard return, 50.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was just jumping there for a minute.
It's
really funny.
They had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
That was pretty good, guys. I thought I was going to get the ball back. See, we're fighting over it, a bitch.
They took it out of his hands.
Don't forget to follow.
Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
First down.
Oh, get him!
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Trubisky now off the bootleg. That's caught by Montgomery. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
You're so good at this game. I love Madden. Can you play more Madden for us? https://m.
Of course I can.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there.
Guys, we cannot let them score first.
They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Well, they'd really like to make
They cannot score first.
See if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff.
I should have just gone for the field goal when I had the chance, but I didn't.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Steps, and he can't get
Yes!
He's taken down.
I bet you they're gonna go for the field goal.
Drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up
I bet you they're gonna go for the field goal.
All defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack.
I knew it.
They're gonna force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Miss.
Kick is good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
Cowboys nothing.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
Oh, it's fine. I'm gonna get touchdowns here.
Mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment.
Oh, just jump and go.
Like this one,
That didn't work.
field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them.
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown.
Yeah! Touchdown! Buccaneers!
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty. When it's done like that for a touchdown.
Never missed a field goal. I missed that one.
To get it to the end zone.
Damn it! I'm pissed.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one.
Oh, how did I miss that?
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Damn it! I've never missed a field goal. I missed that one.
Offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery, and he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
There the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Come on! Come on! We got this!
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 11. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, we get a look at Amari Cooper as he heads back out there now. He's delivered a solid performance so far here in the 2nd quarter.
Everything has been good for him. And right now, if you're on defense, you don't want it to go to great. So you have to just change up coverages and looks on him all the time. Press coverage sometimes, back off and play some man.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
It doesn't matter. There's a play. There's a flag on the play.
With a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Oh, they hate that. wipes out the big play.
And I know
I
this
knew
is
it.
NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
Looking deep, he's got a man, complete. 30, past the 20, touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, we're not gonna miss the field goal this time, guys.
And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket.
There we go.
Making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. That's knocked down and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Now Trubisky.
Oh!
Trubisky on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Annoying.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Dancing to it, and I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Cooper was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 39 yards there. A big one.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
A touchdown or what?
One receiver to the left is Cooper. He'll drop to throw. To to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation,
Oh,
that's what's
last
going
play
to
for
make the play
touchdown.
successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Yeah.
Taking it in. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Oh.
Able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah, they should have, but they didn't.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little.
And he fires one that's
Oh,
intercepted.
yes.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I
To
absolutely
be honest, I wasn't even
understand that.
trying to get the interception. It just happened.
The ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now,
Oh, yes, I'm glad he
on
missed.
first down, but it winds up incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and that'll bring up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Yeah, I'm not throwing it anymore.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game...
And he is in
Yeah.
for a Cowboy touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him starting to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there, and in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a pretty good run.
This game isn't that great of a score yet, guys, but we'll take it.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
This, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. On second down now,
Oh yeah, he got stacked.
A short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC
Stacked
divisional
his
round
motherfucking
matchup. As we
ass.
send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports
It's
halftime
halftime,
report.
guys.
Take it
Enjoy
away,
it.
Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This fourth and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's NFC divisional round game. And it's the Seattle Seahawks who are moving on to the next round as they were able to eliminate the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Whose ball is it? Oh, it's our ball. Yes. No.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10.
Sometimes I just can't decide what to play to do. But I just pick a random play.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
What is this doing? What the fuck are you doing?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Trubisky on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
We talk a lot of...
Come on.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky.
Yes.
He's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now Montgomery.
Yes.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
And now here come the Cowboys. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you...
Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye.
Oh, I should have kept it.
Into enemy territory.
That was pretty cool. I didn't know I could do that either.
On the catch and run, 79 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper. It'll be 2nd and goal. Rolling to his left.
I have to run there.
He'll try and run it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. It's their quarterback, saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And this offense continues to pour it on.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
Yeah, we've been every team we've played so far, guys. But they suck.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Hit him!
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now it's Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet.
What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Tight end right, tight end right. Everyone's got 4.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
David Montgomery.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
Here comes the Bears punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at about the 28. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Amari Cooper and the Cowboys set to take over once again. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And how about how he improvised right there, because he got flushed out of the pocket, locked eyes with his wide receiver, who knew to just keep running. And he was able to lay that one out there for him to run under.
Yeah, and the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And this offense is running away with this one. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other. And
we're doing super good now.
Wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
The
coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 4 yards.
Yeah.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And the pressure gets to him again.
A loss of 7 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of what has been
Come on, guys. We got this. In the bag. In the bag.
Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw. Deep down. And got his man. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now Trubisky lost the football, but the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Trubisky.
Get him!
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Go.
20.
Touchdown.
This one back into
we'll take that touchdown.
The Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
I'm just wasting time now.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He's going to let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 36 yards on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes.
16 seconds left, so that's game, guys.
DeMarcus Lawrence in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
3rd and long.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
I think we're gonna have our press conference now after our upgrade. Let's see. This one and so another one. Let's go.
We were all nervous before the Super Bowl. Who wouldn't have been, right? But I looked at the players around me and remembered everything we'd done to make this a reality. And with that, we put our helmets on and headed for the tunnel.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. Super Bowl 59. It's the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Buffalo Bills.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys.
Eddie Pinheiro
We
set
made it to
to
the
kick
Super
off.
Bowl, guys. Why can't we do this in real life, guys? Oh yeah, because
It's finally time for the main
our
event
coach
here in
sucks.
2025. Away we go. It's Super Bowl 59. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
Okay, guys, let's see what we can do here now.
Taking it about the 16.
Oh.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And you know, I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about
I'll take that first down.
He got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good.
Yeah, we're doing great, guys. Made the Super Bowl, beating every team we played. Let's go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Person. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Going deep for Diggs. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new, don't forget to follow.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a run with Singletary. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs.
Fuck you, Bills.
There to make the grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Here comes a...
And I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
On the move to his left. He'll run it. And he's going to get this one a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Out to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Another big play here as they strike for 31. 7-7, our score after 1.
7-7.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Come on.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper.
Yes.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead,
it would have, but he can fucking hold on to it.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. 2nd and 3. Rolling to his left. Now and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it.
Boom, we got the extra point, guys.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
after the
Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it.
This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that.
If you're new to the channel, don't forget to follow us. I really appreciate everyone that's watching.
More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things.
It means a lot to us. Let us know who your favorite team is, guys.
Get about 3 yards, second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen.
Get him. Oh!
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down.
Come on, interception.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I got nothing.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the ground, it's Singletary. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, guys, I'll be right back. I talked to
Now it's Allen. His throw incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there,
killing
something
me.
to build on and maybe turn the tide.
I'm sitting here.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Much better.
Throwing again. Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Barker. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and 2. First down marker at the 8. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Andrew Billings with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Bills 10.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off.
Okay, let's go.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
I should have took the knee, guys, but I didn't.
If you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
He's got a man complete. And shedding the tackle and now some room. There he goes. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
It's good, and it's 21-10. Those are the ones the
we got
offensive
the thing,
coordinators
guys.
dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not wanting
Thanks for watching.
he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
If you're new to the channel, guys, don't forget to follow. We're gonna win the Super Bowl right now. 10-21.
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Oh,
there's some
yes.
takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Yeah.
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Na na na
Maybe
na.
a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to float this over the middle, deep into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end, and now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. And I think he was, and this announcer kind of speechless, cannot explain what just happened there. Utter lunacy.
I don't know what just happened there.
And gave up a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll throw from the gun. On the crossing route, complete. It's Barker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, Singletary, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Going deep for Diggs. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They go right back to Singletary. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bills draw a bit closer. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way, and he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. It got his man complete. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And that makes it a 9-point game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Singletary again, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for, and this time he uses quickness to make a play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Allen on 3rd down. Going to throw right side here, complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards.
At their own 34.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
7 yards.
If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Letting one. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down.
Good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Euros set to kick off.
And the Bills are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And with that, the Dream Team stepped off the field and into football legend. What means more to your legacy?
It was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be a part of that group. I'm grateful we were able to cap it off with the Super Bowl title.
Often what we see is that a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival. Which team was that for you?
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises, and then things escalated, simply because of modern technology. The first thing that came up during media availability that week was the back and forth on social media. It seemed as if I had entered into the league's most talked about rivalry overnight. I don't want to make this a bigger deal than it already was. At the end of the day, the only thing that mattered was my team coming out with the win on Sunday.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.